What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Unfortunately, I had a recording issue attempting to do a part 5. You're going to hear my squeaky chair. I'm sitting down at the minute. So you'll see some changes in the vault here. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. My mic wasn't working, and I didn't pay attention. So it was on me. My apologies. But we're back. Ready to continue here in Vault 777. Alright, we got a RadAway and a med pack. So we're going to need those in a major way, as we have an explorer out exploradoring right now. Pretty cool stuff. One coming back. And if you don't know, we have a couple of adult human beings ready to join proper society. So our first goal is going to be to kind of fully staff the areas we have, so you could do for agility, you could do for intelligence especially, and that's something that we need. So I'm going to put one of you here, and let's see, you have 1 strength, you have 1 perception, you have 2 agility, you have 1 intelligence, so you get to work at Quick Trip. So slowly starting to expand our populace, making sure that everybody has what it is that they need. You'll see our goals have shifted a little. So we're working on collecting some water, some food, and we are going to be sending some dwellers to the wasteland. We only have 1 more. I suppose we could send somebody and bring them back. A She-Hulk. How is she doing here? Not much happier than she was last time I was here, but what are you gonna do? Let's gear up She-Hulk for an exploration venture. We don't have much to give them right now, but I'm happy to send them out with what we do have. Because number 1, that completes that goal to get She-Hulk wandering around for us. So there she goes. And there we go. So best of luck on your adventures there, She-Hulk. And kill 15 creatures in the wasteland. Well, we certainly got a few folks that are capable of doing just that. So there's She-Hulk there. And can we look at... I swear at one point or another there was a way... There we go, for us to take a look at what she's got with her. So she's got luck +3 and a 10 to 11 damage weapon. And also on the run here we have 6 to 9 and a luck 3. So good things coming along for our crew on the exploring front. Coming back. So very good. We should... and I think that was actually, yeah, so we're working on killing 15 creatures, so, well, is there anyone else that we could spare for a quick mission to help us work on the creatures goal here? Well, first of all, what's the reward for that one? No lunch boxes. We gotta get some lunch boxes. Just to be honest, we don't really have very many of those at the moment, which is okay, I suppose, but we would obviously like to improve upon that as time goes on, if we can. What is your weapon currently? Not a bad one. We're gonna send just a couple random humans out into the wasteland. I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but even though I want med packs and stim packs, I really want to work on getting that goal completed as soon as we possibly can. I'm not going to destroy some rocks. We don't need to do that right now. Anywho, we're going to take a look at what are you doing with your life? I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know that we had a plan for you, but well, I don't know if we have any more weapons. That's the other problem. Who do we have? Let's see. So now we have a good crew going. We have 3 people They're going to run across creatures probably fairly often. Ooh, you're back. Hi. Come on in. Okay. So we have a dweller returning. Quarantine you up here for a while. Because you have radiation poisoning and we have nothing for you. I apologize. I am glad you're back. We will work on other things in a minute. So you have given us a pretty terrible weapon and some pretty terrible armor, but that is okay. We get perception and an agility bonus as well. So I think what we'll do is, for the moment, we'll give you those two things. So you... oh wait, you have a perception bonus on because you were from probably our water plant at some point. And you already have a weapon. Oh. Well, look at me paying attention and stuff. We're going to send right back out because, one, we have no objects with which to help you out, but also that will further contribute to our quest. Alright, arming people, we'll work on that next. So we'll come down here to Quick Trip, find our first unarmed citizen, and change that. So, getting closer to having more of our folks ready to defend themselves if and when necessary. Also going to kind of throw a random outfit at somebody because that has an agility bonus as well. So, not perfect. It's not the, you know, the one that has agility plus 3, but for right now, something is certainly better than nothing as we continue. So, we are certainly getting the creatures. That was our goal. We'll bring some of those folks back as well. Oh, we still have 2 people in here. I'm going to zoom in, so I apologize for the motion sickness, but we have Daniel, and we have Walter James. So, got not great stats for either of you, but you're probably perception, so you were probably in the water treatment at some point. Or you just have good perception, that's also acceptable. So they're chatting away there. Other than that, for better and for worse, not a whole lot going on for us at the moment. Collect our power. Duracell is looking pretty good. And water treatment looking just fine for these folks. Quick Trip, how we doing? Leveling somebody up there. Love to see that. And lots of creatures in the wasteland to be taken care of here, so lots going on. Lots and lots going on. And we are approaching our goal there of the 15 critters. Now, we do not have enough yet to unlock our radio studio, which would help get us some dwellers, but can also start random quests in the wasteland, I believe, if I remember correctly, which I may or may not. You know what, we're going to take one of you and stick you up here to make rataways, just also in case something happens in that room. That way both rooms have a human in them. So that is taken care of there. Grab our water, no food yet, that is alright. Everything looking good. So we are just in a holding pattern. The mysterious stranger is apparently around. Where, I couldn't tell you. Apparently not in any of the rooms I've personally clicked on, so what are you gonna do? I don't really know how that guy works. If you're supposed to find him directly, whatever. It is what it is. So, yeah, not a lot going on for us. We are rapidly getting the creatures. We got 5 more to go, and then we'll start. We may recall some folks. We may leave them to their own devices until such time as we can get more things to heal them with, which is not going to be a very short time. 1 minute. You know what we're going to do here? We're going to tag team on a med kit here. So come on down. Help us finish that up in a faster time. There you go. Not much faster, but a little bit. They can work together on that. we'll get one of those in. I'm not as worried about the med kits, but they seem to be a little easier to produce rather than the Radaways, so not a bad thing there. But we will allow them to work on that. Collect ourselves some food. And that's going to be another goal that I have, is once we have lots of people, you know, kids, we want to staff our facilities all fully before we start expanding and upgrading too much more. And hopefully we'll get some successful expeditions back from the wasteland, that sort of thing. So, big deal. We're working on big things here. Here's our med pack. So now we're going to send both of you up here to quickly, hopefully, produce a Radaway. Not necessarily super fast, but at least a little fast. In another 8 minutes or so, we will have one of those. Trying to think of anywhere else we can pull somebody that would assist, but I don't know that we necessarily have any more very capable dwellers on that front, and that is okay by me. Let's see what everybody has found out there thus far. Not much. Some radiation poisoning, rather. A couple of caps and a piece of junk of some description. Looks like another one. So nothing amazing for any of these folks just yet. A couple of these folks are a little better stocked to keep going for a little while. These folks, not so much. In fact, should we bring you back? I'll leave for a little bit, because I would like them to keep working on things and, of course, continue to contribute to the cause. There it is, actually. Nice. Alright. So we got the creatures in the wasteland are gone. 2,000 power. That is going to take a minute, but that's going to give us a lunchbox. I like the sound of that. So our Quick Trip, or our Duracell plant, has some motivation here to produce for us. So I'd love to see that. What does this outfit do for you? Perception, agility, luck. Let's see what that one, but it looks at things. That's alright. Nothing outstanding there. Let's bring back, now that we've got our creatures assembled, we'll bring back some of our kind of regular folks. We will leave out our two that have the appropriate measures to explore the wasteland with, but we'll bring back the folks that were just helping us to contribute to that particular goal. And in 4 minutes, we'll have ourselves a Radaway. Great to see that. Oh, wow. We got lots of water to collect yet, and of course, lots of food as well. Good amount of food being produced and now collected. And power is the big one, of course. And 52 power going to be collected at a time. So it's going to take us a while to get to 2,000, but that's okay. I forgot when you zoom in, it only hits the sound for each venue when you're really zoomed in. But that's alright. Got 4 minutes for a Radaway. So if we look at our people as a whole, we have one emergency stim pack, which is not a lot, but it's something. The Radaways are the ones I worry about because I want to be able to heal our people. These guys went through quite the trial with these rad scorpions, but they have all healed up because we have the proper venue for getting our folks some food. And right on the money for some power for us. See, look at that, just barely putting a dent in our big goal for power. So, lots of things to work on here. We got another minute there. How's Dasani looking? 2 minutes there. So, good production rates, not great, but we will improve upon those. I believe, let's take a look at our buildings here. So we'll unlock the radio station, and then we start to unlock, what is this? Our weapon workshop. And then we start unlocking some of our places to train our dwellers. So that will be very good. We will get some of those things initiated at some point. We got a minute. I'm surprised we haven't been raided or had any major issues in the last 10 minutes or so that I believe we've been doing this one. Hopefully that doesn't change too rapidly. I would also like to get, if you have ideas for dweller names, by the way, I am still game for those. I'm going to move my chair, so hold on one second. I'm going to scoot ourselves into a better position for reading names. We're going to grab Brenda from the water treatment facility there. I'm going to stick her down here. And, oh, there it is. You knew it was going to happen at some point. And that point is now. Should be easy fix for these folks. Maybe. Are they just stepping on them? Yikes. Well, that was kind of scary. Alright. And, back to about 2 minutes on that one. Alright, Brenda and Herbst. Well, George we had. How about Paul Green? Come down here with Brenda. Oops, what am I not doing right here? Let's try this again. Paul, there we go. I didn't hear the little weep sound effect to grab the human. There we go. Might take them a minute. They got 1 charisma apiece, but working on increasing our populace so that we can staff ourselves accordingly. We will put them back in their respective workplaces. Brenda in Dasani, George or Paul, Jim, whatever your name is at Quick Trip. So, we have a returned dweller, I believe. I saw somebody. I did. Very good. We have 2 returned dwellers. Alright. Well, you found a piece of junk, which is very good, but not very useful. So we're gonna... Even though there is more risk to the more times you open the door, the way that the controls are in this, I have to find them and catch them. So that I can throw them in quarantine up here before we can let them run free. Especially the folks like this who have radiation poisoning, which is not ideal, of course. Come on in. Come on now, keep coming. There you be. And there you are. Alright. So both of these folks doing okay. It looks like we can get Lori right back to it on the Quick Trip front. If I can find the little icon. There it is. So 8 agility. Please come on back so we can get our food supplies up and bopping around again. Unfortunately, no rataways as yet. So we're going to get one and have to use it right away to get our friend back in working order. As it were. Now we got to wait almost 10 minutes for another one of those things. Go ahead and collect our power. Collect our water. Level up somebody. So there we go. Now we can take a look here at Sarah Knight and help you out a little bit. 81% happiness. We're gonna go ahead and not use. I thought about using our med pack for Sarah, but I think she'll be okay, and we'll get her back to work here at the Dasani factory with her co-workers. I'm sure they'll be happy to see her having come back from the wasteland successfully. And I see her. There she is. Gonna take up her station. Oh, she's running all the way down here, huh? And phew, I really needed that. Really, you did you? Needed some radiation in your soul. Sarah and Evelyn are hanging out there. Let's see if I can read any more texts. Oh, somebody way over here. Looks like something down. I can't read them fast enough. I wish there was an option to do like a text-to-speech for the Dweller chat, even if it was a terrible annoying voice. It would be nice to have those things read because I find them entertaining. But that's all right. All right, so we are trying to produce more things. We need more power. We need more water. What is our goal? So we need our power. 2,000 power. That's going to take so long, but that's okay. We'll get a lunchbox. Like I said, 1,000 food. Oh, we're so close. We'll get that one in just a minute, probably. And 500 for water. So, lots to do. So you guys have a minute, and you guys also have a minute. Okay. Very good, very good. And you guys also have a minute. So we're in a good spot for, like, producing things, relatively speaking, like, fairly quickly. And these guys are dancing, having a good old time. Very good. Love to see that. And how are our dwellers out here? So you have found a race car, She-Hulk. That's very nice. I don't need one, but this is also stuff we don't need, which is alright, but 130 caps of 49. So not anything amazing thus far with those nice luck outfits that we found. What do you want from me with this? Oh, I found him. Alright. What did I get? Holy Hannah. Well, I'm not going to find him probably ever again, so there's a first. I just happened to hear the piano music and guess about approximate location. But I'll take it. If you're wondering why I keep randomly clicking on rooms and clicking on, like, everybody, spontaneously, like, just rapid firing through, it's because I can't see who needs to be leveled up, and I don't know if there's a better way to select them, so I just go through everybody and figure that in the maximum of 6 button presses, I will have attempted to level up everybody in the building. So that's that. I hear people walking. Is that you guys? It is. So when you hear people walking in a room, like just footsteps, or if you see them just walking around, it means that they are ready for that resource to have been collected. And then when you collect it, they'll all run back to their posts. So that is the situation about that. Sorry that there is a fire and that you seem to be caught up in the middle of it. Also, why is there only 3 people in here? That's kind of insane that we haven't done more there, because I feel like we have more than 3 humans in here, but we must not. So Jordan... Yeah, we only have 3 people working in here, which is kind of nuts. Make sure that everybody who's down here is supposed to be down here. I think so. So that situation has been dealt with. Is anybody, like, running around the place that... I don't want to say shouldn't be, but... Oops. I just unoutfitted you. My bad. I think everyone else is fine. Let me look down here. Did I put somebody from the power plant in our... I don't think so. I think you... Yeah, if anything, you were elsewhere. So that's very weird. We had a much better staffed thing going on here, but these 2 probably weren't. So we have... Yeah, Critical and She-Hulk. Our Critical had worked up there at one point for a while, but has since kind of become because of that being a name suggestion, I've tried to allow him to be more prevalent in our everyday activities, if that makes any sense. So, another 3 minutes, we'll have ourselves one of those. Alright. We're doing well here. So I think what we'll do is I will wrap this one up here. It's kind of abrupt, but I'll wrap it up, and I'm going to continue to kind of collect things off camera, hopefully get us that lunchbox so we can open it next episode. And when our dwellers in the wasteland are at a point that makes sense for me to bring them back, I will do that. So next time, we'll see what they have found. We will open our lunchbox. We will hopefully name at least 1, if not 2, babies, and more. So if you like what you're seeing, hit all the buttons down yonder. If you have any thoughts, queries, questions, comments, concerns, or anything else, find them in those comments down below, and I'll see you guys for part 6. Peace.